Good morning and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Sunday matinee performance. We have 9 games for you beginning at noon. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games offers win, place, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. And if these terms are new to you, or you're new to Jai-Alai, you're new to parimutuel wagering, we will explain them throughout the performance. We also have a pick 3 wager in game 4. To play the pick 3, you correctly pick the winners of games 4, 5, and 6. More importantly, the high-paying high 5 jackpot that begins in game 3 with a $2,000 guarantee. That's right, there's a $2,000 minimum guarantee. A high 5 is a pick 5 wager where you correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We also have the Mighty Ocho jackpot that begins in game 1. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing bets is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. We do have a scratch in today's performance. A scratch occurs when a player who is scheduled to play in the program and has been printed in the program is out for medical or an injury. Medical or injury, basically they're hurt. Carballo will be scratched in his singles performances today. This week we only have one doubles game in today's performance. That's games 5. Now you will see Carballo playing in game 5. He will play as part of a doubles team. However, unable to play singles. That scratch begins to take effect in game 6. This is a rundown of the scratch of Carballo as he affects today's performance. Game 6, post 8. Scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Ben. Game 6, post 8. Scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Ben. Game 7, post 2. Scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Anderluck. Game 7, post 2. Scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Anderluck. Game 8, post 4, scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Jedden. Game 8, post 4, scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Jedden. Filing Game 9, post 7, scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Jedden. Game 9, post 7, scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Jedden. So Carballo will play doubles, however, will be scratched in his singles performances today. So that's all I got for the intro for this Sunday matinee. Obviously, I think I went to sleep about 15 minutes ago and woke up, took a shower, even managed to shave because Andrew looked at me yesterday and said, "Jesus, you look like hell." And so I said thank you. And I'll
don't know if I would be capable of saying something so negative still.
How are you, Andrew?
I'm doing well. This is the last day of the playing week here, and as you said, kind of quick turnaround from that Saturday evening performance, but we got one more here to close it out on the week, and should be in store for a pretty good one. Just 9 more games, so these guys got to bring it. Just a few more hours here, and we should be in store for a pretty good performance there. The play has certainly gotten better throughout the week, so those later games have most definitely been better than some of the earlier play. But overall, we've had some standout performances from a couple of guys, namely Ron there. 10 wins for him on the week. He's holding on to second place in those championship singles standings, but he's in the lead for that golden cesta this week. It's awarded to the player with the most singles wins every week. There's no bonus prize money for that, just one of the awards here, awarded for fun. And Ron there in the lead, 10 singles wins for him. Another standout, a guy you're going to see in these earlier games, is Jedden. We've been talking about him a lot here. 7 wins for him, 4 places, and 4 shows, been all over the board. If you have him in fantasy there, you're certainly near the top. 55 points for him. And then Bueno there, another guy getting some of these earlier games as well here. Stu taking advantage of that. 6 wins for him in addition to 5 places and 4 shows. So some pretty good stat lines there for those guys. And Legend as well. Didn't have his best day yesterday, but beginning of the week, he was just spectacular there. 5 wins, 4 places, and 3 shows for him. Actually, 4 wins and 4 places headed into yesterday, so only collecting 1 win there, but incredible in that first part of the week. Still doing very well if you have him in fantasy, particularly that $4 price tag, 43 points for him. A couple other guys there with 3 wins doing pretty well. Ben there, 3 wins for him. Anderluck, 3 wins, 6 places, 5 shows. He's been terrific. And then other guys with a couple wins. You got Juice with 2, and you got Fred with 2. The brothers Joseph, both of them getting in the win column there more than one time this week, and a couple guys still looking for that elusive first win here. You got Diaz and Lamonte there, 2 guys looking for win number 1. Diaz is finished in the top 2 times this week. Lamonte been struggling, but we saw glimpses yesterday in that performance. Just looked a lot more relaxed and was playing much better highlights, so I think we should expect a pretty solid effort from him today, as he's still getting his feet back under him from being out for a couple weeks. And before that, people were noting that in the chat as well, was starting to play some of the best highlight we've seen, then went out for a couple weeks. And obviously a guy that's only been with us for 2 years compared to these guys that you're seeing that have been playing for 3 years. So obviously got to cut him a little slack there, and we'll see how he does here today, looking to finish and get that first win of the week. But now with just 3 minutes now till we get into game number 1. And as we do before the first game of every performance, we have this spectacular 7 video that will explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance. Take a look.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
2 minutes now from the start of game number 1 here, final performance of the week, this Sunday matinee.
And important to remember that we do have that 1 scratch in today's performance. Carballo is scratched. He will be playing doubles. Has an issue with his foot. Requires some attention. He's going to try to make it through the doubles so he doesn't have to take the court entirely by himself. But for singles, might be pushing a little too much. And we don't want to see him do that towards the end of the week. So Carballo will be scratched in his singles performances, but will appear 1 time in the 5th game doubles.
And especially a guy there that likes to fly around the court, jumping into that side netting there, definitely needs 110% health to go out there and do what we know he's capable of. So good decision here in the latter part of the week. And we got a long season to go here. He's got to stay healthy for the meat of that schedule here. Still got a couple months.
Yes, we do. Less than a minute to go to begin game 1. Game 1 and the beginning of today's Mighty Ocho, now just less than a minute away.
And this Sunday performance also concludes Fantasy Jai-Alai. If you are playing along there, fantasyjai-alai.com. And we see there in the standings this week, it's awfully tight. Week 16, it says the current week there. Highway to Hell in the lead, 159 points. Big Al there. Remember Big Al there generously donated his winnings to the doubles duel winning pairing of Bueno and Bradley there. He's got a chance here to take home the win in week 16, just 6 points out of the lead. And you got Pelota throwing snowboarder, chick-chack attack, high anxiety, a couple of good names up there. Flirting with the overhead screen, that's a good one there, Stu. Tied with T-Shirk, so all those guys, 147 points to 159. Good luck to everyone playing in fantasy today, and we will update those scores for you throughout this performance.
With that, we're ready to begin game number 1. A spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Legend. Our first matchup has Legend serving to Diaz. There's the serve. This Sunday matinee performance is now underway. Legend from the forehand at the 7 line. Good catch by Diaz. Legend midcourt. Throws the carom. It caught the pad. Point 2. Diaz first up on the board in today's first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. This matchup has Diaz serving to Tennessee. Rebote left side by Diaz. Hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 3. Entering the court, ready to receive, the green shirt at post 4, Lamonte. In and out of Cesta, the ball goes. Point 3. Our next matchup has Tennessee serving to the black shirt at post 5. Here's Bueno. Beautiful backhand throw by Bueno. Tennessee makes the rebote. Backhand by Bueno. Forehand rebote by Tennessee back to the inside. Bueno's there. Rebote forehand by Tennessee. Bueno moves in, makes the catch. Mid-court placement, scooped up by Tennessee. Swing and a miss on the rebote, point 3. Yellow shirt at post 6, Ben receives. Good idea, a little wild. Point 6. Our next matchup has Ben serving to the pink shirt of post 7. Now receiving is Juice. Scoop attempt missed. That rebote falls short. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, is Jedin. Nice backhand by Jedin. Ben makes the rebote. Ben with a good catch at the 10 line. Returns from the right side. Scooped up by Jedin. Ben from the left side. He goes deep. That clears the overhead screen. Jedin's up at the 3 line to make the rebote. Ben catches it in the air. Low and inside. Stopped by Jedin. Here's the backhand. Caught by Ben on the forehand. In and out of Cesta, the ball goes. A well-played point by Jedin and Ben. Point goes to the 6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, Legend. Rebote left side, just above the pad. Here's Ben on the forehand. Legend from the 11 line. Big right side by Ben. Caught in the air by Legend. Nice forehand throw by Legend. Here's Ben. Ben goes deep from the left side. Legend for the rebote. 2-all rebote. Does not cut. Ben's got it. That caught a piece of the sidewall and scores. That's a Magic City bounce. Well played by Legend and Ben. Point 6. Straight points to a possible game point for the yellow shirt of post 6, Ben, trying to stop him. The blue of post 2, Diaz. That ball died coming out of the box. Point and a perfect game, ladies and gentlemen, to the yellow shirt of post 6, Ben. No playoff in our first game. 3 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 6-3-2. Coming in first, post 6 was Ben. Taking second, post 3, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 2, Diaz, 6-3-2. The official order finished for game 1. Prices are up. The $2 Canelo 3-6. That's first and second in any order, so 3-6, 6-3. $19. Trifecta 6-3-2, 154.20. Up next is our second game. Spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Post time for game number 2 is just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
What I'm hoping to accomplish in the 2020 season is to come in top 3 again, both in singles and in doubles. My game plan going into 2020 season is to be as meticulous as possible. I have to find a way to find little subtle things about each and every person on the roster that I can exploit to my advantage. And I can say that because they have to do the same thing. I feel like I got the ability to do it. I've definitely put in the work. Unfortunately, that doesn't always mean success, but that's what I'm going to strive for. So that is the goal, and I think that's everybody's goal because everybody wants to, get in the bonus money. And it is kind of like something to hang your hat on, to be able to say that, hey, I was able to be, a top 3 in singles or a top 3 in doubles. So that's definitely something that I strive for.
And that was Ben there, picking up win number 4 on the week in this first game of the Sunday matinee performance. That gives him 43 singles wins on the season. He's now jumped up into a tie with Ikeda. At 43 wins, they are tied for 5th place in those singles standings there. So Ben just lurking outside that top 3. He's 13 games behind Bueno there, but he gets a couple more of these earlier games with the way he's been playing, Stu. No reason why he can't make a jump up these standings here late in the season.
Now, Ben, obviously one of the players that just shows consistent improvement over the course of the entire 3 years.
Yeah.
And as far as the work ethic that he presents is absolutely tremendous. So combination of work ethic and just getting better little by little. Also being a left-handed player, which doesn't help.
Certainly, yeah.
Overall, it's good to see the improvement.
All right, great to see there. And now with just 4 minutes to go till game number 2, to get you set up to that second game for any new fans that may be joining us here for the first time. It's a video that will explain in simpler terms how the sport of highlight is played.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And now 3 minutes away from the start of game number 2 there. You got a new face here in this second game, and just talked about him. There's number 22, Bueno there, currently holding on to 3rd place in those championship singles standings, that all-important 3rd place slot here. At the end of the season, their 3rd place finisher in the singles standing gets a $5,000 bonus. 2nd place gets a $10,000 bonus. 1st place gets $15,000 there. So for Bueno, they're holding on to that 3rd and final spot. And his 6 wins for him on the week has actually helped him open up that lead. Tennessee was, well, he's a win or 2 outside of that spot, but Tennessee been all over the board, hasn't been winning at the rate we've seen him these past couple of weeks. Only 1 win for Tennessee there, but Bueno there taking advantage. Picked up 5 wins on him, opened up that lead to 7 games, 54 wins on the season.
2 minutes to go till we begin game 2. Game 2 is now just 2 minutes away.
gotta say, one of the most impressive things about Jedden as well here is missed a decent amount of time at the beginning of the season, was dealing with some nagging injuries, and now has jumped all the way up into the top 10 in those single standings after a couple big weeks in a row here. Week 16, we talked about it, 7 wins for him. He's jumped a couple of guys there. Jumped Anderluck, El Barba. He's inching closer to Kubala and Carballo, those two second and third place finishers in the singles race last year, respectively there. So good to see Jedden, the former Super Bowl champ, certainly hitting, it looks like he's hitting a stride here in this 2020 season, playing some of the best highlight we've seen. And just, I was looking at that left side of him on some of those shots right along the sidewall. They're just so fluid, so smooth the way he's catching it now. There's, sometimes there was a hitch in that catch, I don't know, a little bit last year, but Jedden just looks to be playing confidently, and you can tell there, and it's reflective there in his stats as well in this week.
Less than a minute to go till we begin Game 2. Game 2 now less than 1 minute away. Ready to begin our second game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Legend. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Lamonte. There's the serve. Our second game has begun. Legend got that rebote off in time without holding it. However, lands way wide. Point 2. Our next matchup has Lamonte serving to the white shirt of post 3, Tennessee. Forehand rebote by Lamonte. He makes the save, gets it up to the front wall. Here's Tennessee from the 10 line. Tennessee was going outside. Not outside enough, but outside enough to score. Point 3. Our next matchup has Tennessee serving to the green shirt of post 4, Diaz. It's a powerful forehand for Diaz all the way back to the 10 line. Rebote left side, it's a 2-all. Out of play. Point 3. Three now serves to the black shirt of post 5, Ben. Catch by Ben. Tennessee from the left side. Hard to the inside. Ben's looking for the rebote. Plays it from the left side. Looking to get a big bounce. He does. Tennessee sets up for the rebote. Makes it from the forehand. Point 3. Tennessee's made 3 straight points. In our next matchup, Tennessee serves to the yellow shirt of post 6, Jedden. Catch by Tennessee. Here's the backhand. Rebote left side. Low to the front wall. Jedden's on it. Jedden turns around, throws at Karam. That scores. Well played by Jedden. Point 6. Here's post 7 in the pink shirt. Juice. Rebote midcourt, caught by Juice. Juice with the soft touch. Jedden got there. Hard throw from the right side. Juice for the rebote. That falls short. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, is number 22, Bueno. Rebote left side, clips the side wall. Bueno's got it on the forehand. Jed moves in a position to make the rebote, puts it inside nicely from the left side. Bueno saves the rebote on the forehand. Here's Jed at the 7 line. Strong backhand, rebote kicks all the way out to the 3 line. Bueno turns it from the forehand, and it scores. Well played by Jedden and Bueno, point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now double through the end of the game. First return in the second round is Legend. Backhand by Bueno. Rebote left side by Legend. Carom by Bueno will score, point 8. Bueno's made 3 straight points. He now serves to the blue of post 2. Lamonte. In and out of the cess the ball goes, point 8. Straight point, straight possible game point here for Bueno. Trying to stop him, the green shirt at post 4, Diaz. Beautiful Costado rebote by Diaz, nice and inside. Here's Diaz again from the 8 line. Backhand on the wall, good catch by Bueno. Diaz with a fine catch at the 9 line. Backhand, passes to the rebote. Rebote save, it's a 2-all. That will score for Bueno. Point and a perfect game to the purple shirt at post 8, Bueno. No playoff here. 8 wins it, 3 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order of finish, 8-3-6. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results are official. Coming in first, post 8, Bueno. Taking second, post 3, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 6, Jedden. 8-3-6 is the official order of finish for Game 2. We'll have your prices up here in just a moment. Overall, well-played game.
You got to give Bueno credit there.
Absolutely.
I mean, regardless of the competition, I mean, obviously a guy that plays in, feature games, so a little bit more skilled than some of these guys in the earlier games, but went out there, ran it perfect, and finished it off with a nice little rebote 2-wall there.
Jedden was looking really good in these first 2 games, actually approaching it very seriously with a lot of focus. So your $2 Quinella from Game 2, that's first and second in any order, 3-8 or 8-3. $18.60. Trifecta, 836, $92.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 3, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 3 does begin today's High Five with its $2,000 guarantee. The High Five was hit in last night's performance, so it's been restocked with a fresh 2K. And that $2,000 now up for grabs in this High Five. This is a reminder, if you're playing the High Five, that there will be a scratch that affects your picks in the High Five. Now, Carballo will be playing the doubles. So Carballo will be playing in Game 5. However, Carballo will be scratched in Games 6 through 9. Post time for Game 3 and the High Five. Now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
I love Jai-Alai. I think Jai-Alai is a beautiful game. My favorite part of playing Jai-Alai would be that I get to compete. I get to come into a facility with other competitors that are trying their hardest. I get to come out here and try my hardest. Win or lose, you feel a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day after coming in and giving it your all. My 2020 goal is when you open up the program, it should say Chris Bueno, win percentage 150 or better, and in the money percentage 400 or better. I'm gonna finish every game that I get possible game point.
Catch by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Caught by Barba. Rebote left side. Lamonte makes the catch. Returns a Carom that's gonna score.
Tight to the inside. Rebote comes out. Diaz sends that just under the overhead screen. High bouncer comes Dossier just in front of the 11 line. That's a long Carom. That one will score.
Reversed by Bueno. Kubala from the 7 line throws a 2-all that is stopped on the forehand of Bueno. Bueno's Carom, that's gonna score.
Wow.
Carballo takes it in the air, throws a Carom back to the outside, and that scores. What a shot. Douglas on the right side. Sidearm, Carom opens up beautifully. Outside placement of the forehand Rebote. Bueno's on it. Rifling a Carom to score. One of the best points of this season. Ragley from the 10 line. Over the top to the inside. Kubala's there. Carom by Kubala's going to score. By Ronron. Catch on the forehand of Vanderluck. What a Carom. That was, wow. Reverse. Caught by Ronron. 2-all by Ronron. Caught by Douglas. Nice. Carom by Douglas. Wow.
And folks, that was a collection of the top 10 Caroms there from last season here at Magic City. And we are now just 4 minutes away from the start of Game 3. Game 3 marks the start of that high five, as Stu was saying. Before you guys saw that video, it's your last chance to place bets for that high five. 2,000 guaranteed jackpot bet there. It was hit in our last performance. It's been hit 2 out of the last 3 there, so the high five back on its usual win streak, if you will, there. Last chance to place those bets here. Pick the winners of games 3 through 7. You got to be the only winning ticket. And you got to get all 5 numbers right. If you do both of those, you will get that full jackpot, the $2,000. That's a minimum guarantee. We see the pool there just over 1,500. So unless it jumps up here at the last second there, that will be $2,000 if somebody hits it. Of course, you can bet as many combinations as you like with that. All combos are just $1. And so question us forward us from the Highlight Channel here asking about the high five and the carryover. So how it works with that high five is half of the net pool is carried over. That's how it works. So there's a 20% takeout there with whatever is bet into the high five. Half of it carries over, and half of it is paid out in every performance there. So it's 80%. So it's only 40% of what you see there in that high five pool will get carried over. Yesterday had to get to about $1,800 for it to be over that $2,000, and I think we were just under it, which is why we were not over that guarantee.
Because it's from that 20% in that particular wager that they cover that gigantic raise you got this year.
You're supporting me, yeah. Support me, the high five.
That car allowance that you got, and cestas for the players. Balls.
New condo on Miami Beach, yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
This I didn't know about.
Did I say too much?
Well, I didn't know about it, so never mind. As we've discussed, I completely.
You're gonna say, yeah, the contract negotiations at this point, it's just.
Yeah. Fortunately, they're annual, so
we got a couple more months here, and we'll renegotiate her. Gonna hold out. Yeah. See, that's a big football move. The guys, yeah, they hold out for their next contract.
Are you gonna hold out?
No. It's funny. I mean, you see when you're a kid and you hear about guys like holding out, you're like, well, they're playing sports. Why would they hold out? They're getting this much money to pay. So I was never a big holdout guy. Yeah. No. You know what? If you're you guys come in and rookies in all sports. I mean, they get paid less than the big guns there, but rookies have contracts. They get paid. They get a lot of guaranteed money, and you got to earn your next contract there. So we've got Game 3 coming up. No, all jokes aside there, but Game 3 marks the start of that high five. Good luck to everyone playing there, and see if we can give away another $2,000.
Let's begin Game 3, a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, begins the high five. Ben serves in the red of post 1. In our first matchup, Ben serves to Tennessee in the blue of post 2. There's the serve. Game 3 has begun. Tennessee from the forehand at the 12 line. Ben, left side with a soft touch on the 2-all. Tennessee got there, thought about it, threw the Dejada, made contact with the side wall. Ben throws it back. Tennessee catches it mid-court. Throws it outside. Ben gets there as well. Tennessee with a great catch. There's the backhand. Ben looks for the rebote. Missed it on the forehand. A well-played point by Tennessee and Ben. Point goes to the 2. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. El Barba receives. Ball tipped, point 3. That'll bring to the court the green shirt of post 4. This matchup has El Barba serving to Lamonte. Point 4. Now receiving in the black shirt of post 5, Diaz. Lamonte from the forehand with the drop ball, point 5. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, Legend. Rebote left side by Diaz. He makes the save. Here's Legend from the 8 line. Throws it hard to the inside. Rebote by Diaz. Diaz scoops it up, holds onto it, puts it back to the inside. Legend moves up to take it in the air. Catch on the forehand, almost. 0.6. Our next matchup has Legend serving to the pink shirt of post 7. Juice. Over serve. The ball must land between the 4 and 7 line on the serve. That went past the 7. This point goes to post 7. Our next matchup has Juice serving to Jedden. Here now to complete the first round of play in the purple shirt of post 8. Juice reaches over his shoulder to make the save. Jedden follows the ball, makes the catch on the forehand. Forehand rebote by Juice. Another fine save by Juice. Here's Jedden with a drop ball, 0.7. 7 gets the last point of the first round. First round's complete. All matchups are worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is Ben. Ball tipped. 0.7. Here's post 2 in the blue shirt. Tennessee. Excellent catch by Juice. He went for the shot, lost it. 0.2. Tennessee now serves. The returning 3 post in the white shirt is El Barba. El Barba from the 12 line. Hard to the inside he goes. That ball is tipped by Tennessee, 0.3. El Barba has 3 points. He serves the returning 4 post, and the green shirt is Lamonte. Ball missed off the serve, 0.3. Possible game point for the white shirt of post 3, El Barba. On the court trying to stop him in the black shirt of post 5, Diaz. It's a strong forehand throw by Diaz. He passes way out to the rebote. El Barba made the save. Diaz gets there. Excellent footwork by Diaz. El Barba makes the catch in the air. What an effort by Diaz. It had the distance. Get back in there. Tejada.
Oh.
This one will score. What a well-played point by Diaz and El Barba. Point and game to the white shirt at post 3, El Barba. No playoff here. 7 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 3-7-2. It's official. Coming in first, post 3, El Barba. Taking second, post 7, Juice. Coming in third, post 2, Tennessee. 3-7-2 is the official order finish for game number 3. There are your prices. Wow. Quinella 3-7. That's first and second, any order. 3-7 or 7-3. $126.60. Guess no one saw that coming. The trifecta is 3-7-2. That's first, second, and third place finish. $736 even. First number for today's high five, the number 3. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 4th game. Spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 4. Game 4 does begin today's Pick 3. Post time for Game 4 in the Pick 3. 7 minutes away. Good luck.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of Jai-Alai for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
You're a sportsman, aren't you?
Sort of.
You like Jai-Alai?
I like the way it's spelled.
Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glam, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent Jai-Alai instructor. Incontinent Jai-Alai instructor? Incontinent Jai-Alai instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and Jai-Alai enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
And folks, you got El Barba there in that pop culture video, but for El Barba there, first win of the playing weekend. Only his 13th singles appearance there. Picking up win number 1. 2 places, 2 more shows for him on the week. 15 fantasy points, certainly a reduced value there given the amount of games he's been playing there, and that was noted in his price there. There's only $3, but given the other $3 players there, you got, look at that. All the $3 values, though, not to sleep on Juice there. 2 wins and 3 places for Juice there. 19 fantasy points for him. So he has those $3 plays with El Barba and Juice. Given the point per cost there, not bad value on either of those guys. And for El Barba there, win number 38 on the season. Jumps into a tie with Jedden there. 38 wins there in a tie for 9th place overall. And now 4 minutes away from the start of Game 4. Stu said before those videos there, Game 4 marks the start of that Pick 3. Correctly picked the winners of Games 4 through 6. For your chance to cash in on that Pick 3. And this is your last opportunity to do so. Just 3 minutes left before we begin Game 4.
And some new faces coming out in the 4th game. Andrew Luck will make his first appearance of the afternoon. El Barba coming off of a win. That's good to see.
I wonder how that's going to impact the high five. Because El Barba certainly, in these earlier games, one of the favorites historically. These past few weeks have been winning a lot of games, but given the amount of games he's played, hadn't gotten a win yet. We saw Jedden there, who's been playing really well, was one of the tickets in that high five to make the for $2,000. So people don't know if they're playing, who's hot or, just typical, the guys that they know are favorites in those games.
Well, you have Bueno now with a win under his belt. Nothing, especially here, winning, getting a win under your belt, going into an additional game, always seems to be helpful with this particular group of players. Legend warmed up, Jedden playing very well earlier. So whether you're motivated by your win like El Barba or Bueno, or Ben, Ben and Bueno both had perfect games earlier in the performance. Overall, 4th game is a pretty nice matchup all the way around.
I was going to say, one of the most even games of there. Ben, Ben, Bueno, Anderluck, Jedden, all those guys pretty even. Then Tennessee, no slouch at all there. Know what he's capable of doing. El Barba playing out of post 1 with the win. So early posts for El Barba and Tennessee are maybe slightly less, don't play in those feature games that Ben, Bueno, Anderluck, and Jedden do. And then you got Legend, who's got a lot of wins this week, and then Juice, always a wild card there, has the ability to win a game. And we saw Fred there, his brother, is killing the high five in Game 3. So see if Juice can play spoiler again here. That I think El Barba Juice combination there would get a big majority of those combinations out, but who knows? You never know with those people picking the pick 5. Some days we think that it's going to be completely safe, and there's 6 of 8 numbers for $2,000, and other days you think that it seems like a chalky day and carries over. So it's always a crapshoot with that high 5. But even still, being a crapshoot, the most generous wager.
The most generous crapshoot.
Yeah, I was going to say, wagering. if you yeah, 2,000 still, it was hit 2 out of the last 3 times, hit at around 30% there. So, yeah, if you can get through. Yeah, this game 4 is. I wouldn't want to handicap it. I mean, I have given some predictions this week, but given how well all these guys are playing too, I mean, if 1 or 2 of them are playing well, you could isolate a couple of numbers there. But all these guys, Ben, Bueno, both of them had perfect games, as you said already on the day. Anderluck in his first appearance, Ched in his first appearance, although those guys have difficult posts. So we'll see what happens here in this 4th game. Let's get into it.
Time to begin our 4th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 4 will also begin today's pick 3. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is El Barba. In our first matchup, El Barba serves to Ben, wearing the blue of post 2. El Barba serves. Game 4 has begun. Strong backhand by Ben. El Barba missed the forehand rebote, point 2. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. In our next matchup, Ben will serve to Tennessee. Ben on the forehand from the 9 line. Crossing the sidewall at the 7 line hard. That rebote will not be played. Point 2. Now receiving, green shirt of post 4. This matchup has Ben serving to Bueno. Bueno makes the rebote from the left side. Got a piece of the side wall, goes to the outside, Ben's there. Bueno takes it in the air at the 8 line. Great catch by Ben. Strong backhand. Ben keeps it to the outside. Bueno makes the save from the forehand. He's back up. Ben's got it at the 10 line. Hard to the inside he goes. Arabote just missed. Point 2. It's a really well-played point by both players, but Ben especially, moving that ball around. In this matchup, Ben will serve to the black shirt of post 5, Juice. Scoop by Ben. Point 2. 2 on the board with 4 points. Receiving now on the yellow shirt of post 6 is Anderluck. Anderluck from the forehand. Over the top for Picada. Cut off by Ben at the 9 line. Catch by Anderluck. Outside placement, stopped by Ben. Carom by Ben is off the court, point 6. Now receiving the pink shirt of post 7, Jedden. Ball tipped by Anderluck at the 10 line, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Legend. Catch by Jedden. Legend on the forehand. In and out of the cess of the ball went. That's juggling. 0.7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is El Barba. Ball tipped in the backcourt. 0.7. Now receiving the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has Jedden serving to Tennessee. Tennessee from the left side. Robote by Jedden. Hard throw. Good catch by Tennessee. Jedden from the 8 line. Point 7. Straight points to a possible game point here for Jedden in the pink of post 7. This matchup has Jedden serving 2. Bueno wearing the green of post 4. Robote. Difficult Robote to try to make on the side wall. That ball hit the overhead screen. Point goes to the 4. Play continues in our fourth game. Our next matchup has Bueno serving to Juice wearing the black of post 5. Karam does not open up. Bueno stops it on the forehand. Bueno looks to pass Juice on the inside. He does. Juice, good hustle to try to get there. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points, serving to post 2. Ben. Low and hard on the backside by Ben. Robote left side by Ben. Clipped the side wall. Bueno moved up on it, but tipped it. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt of post 2. Ben. On the court trying to stop him. Yellow shirt of post 6. Anderluck. Scoop by Anderluck. Robote left side by Anderluck. He keeps the ball in play. Here's Ben from the 9 line. Robote left side by Anderluck just above the pads. Gonna thread the needle and score on the second bounce. Well thrown, 0.6. Play continues again in our fourth game. Anderluck's on the board with 3 points and serving to post 8. Legend. Catch by Anderluck. Strong backhand. Robote comes out. Legend hooked it out of play. 0.6. Possible game point for Anderluck. In the yellow shirt of post 6. On the court trying to stop him, El Barba. Ball tipped. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the yellow shirt of post 6. Anderluck. 6 wins it. 7 will serve to 2. This is a playoff for second and third place. Strong backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand save by Jedden. He overran it but reached out and still made the rebote. Ben swings it. Jedden stops it. Jedden scores on the return. Point and place to post 7, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 6-7-2. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 4 are official. Coming in first, post 6, Anderluck. Taking second, post 7, Jedden. Coming in third, post 2, Ben. 6-7-2 is the official order of finish for Game number 4. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. And coming out of that fourth game, a few really good plays, some lackluster plays, combination, a little bit of everything there. Nothing overtly terrible, but not what we're used to seeing from some of the more aggressive players on the roster. Jedden really taking his time with a lot of these balls and coming up with some clutch plays. That's good to see. That gives us our prices for game number 4. The $2 Quinella is 6-7. That's first and second in any order, so that's 6-7 or 7-6, 74-40. Trifecta 6-7-2, 687-40. First number for the pick 3, the number 6. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our first and only doubles game in this afternoon's performance. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Once again, Carballo will be making an appearance in this doubles game. He's got that foot taped up, so doesn't have to cover the entire court as he would in singles, so going to take a shot at playing this doubles game. Will be scratched in the following singles games. Post time for game number 5 is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And to get you up to the start of game number 5, that one and only doubles game of this performance, final one of the week here. In case we have some new fans that are joining us now for the second half of this program, here it is again to explain in simpler terms how the sport of highlight is played.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And now 5 minutes away from game number 5. A one doubles game in this performance. And taking a look on how the games have gone this week. These pairings have been together since last week. This isn't part of any doubles tournament here at Magic City. Just one game per performance. Last week, this week, and just get us up to that second doubles tournament, which should be starting up here in the next few weeks or so. But these duos, how they've done on the week here. 2 pairings with more than one victory here, Juice and Ron. Matching their 2-win week from last week. 2 wins, 1 place, and 2 shows. For that duo, 17 fantasy points leading the way for them as a $3 value. Certainly getting your money's worth there. Another team to collect more than 1 win there, the duo of Douglas and Lamonte, the champions of our first doubles tournament there. Picking up right where they left off, although they haven't had quite the dominant play that we've been used to there. Lamonte's been struggling a little bit in the front court. Douglas hasn't been his usual self this week, but still for that team, managed to find the win column 2 times, 12 fantasy points for them. That's a $3 value. And that other $3 team, Bueno in Tennessee, 1 win for them and 1 show there. So haven't been taken advantage of. Douglas and Lamonte, you would think, given the struggles from that team, Bueno in Tennessee, we saw what they're capable of. They communicate so much better than these other teams, but only been in the money there 2 times this week. Legend and Kubala going to the other side of things, who's not playing particularly well here. Legend and Kubala, nothing on the board. 0 in the money finishes for them in their 6 appearances. Since the beginning of doubles, reinstitution of these doubles games here from last week, Legend and Kubala won game number 1, that Thursday matinee performance, the first matinee. And since that victory, they've only placed 1 time. So that team struggling to find their footing here in these doubles games. And another team, no in the money finishes. That's Diaz and Carballo. See, Carballo, certainly not 100% health out there, but usually dominates those doubles games. Him and Diaz, nothing on the board there. They were a very popular pick as a $1 team in those doubles games. And see if they can get on the board here finally in this last appearance.
Now that foot injury definitely been nagging Carballo these last 2 days anyway. Last 2, maybe 3 days.
Yeah, and I think that reflective of
that's the same foot that he fractured when he fractured,
year 1,
had
right?
surgery and had the plate put in.
Oh.
Before year 1. Literally, he had been playing highlight, I believe, at North Miami for 3 weeks. And that wild form that you see here was really wild before he knew anything about what he was doing. And he went running for ball and planted his foot on the wall.
Oh, God.
And literally shattered part of his ankle. So that was our first major injury, was Carballo's ankle before we ever came here. So
yeah, those are
now injuries.
tricky.
Unfortunately, injuries are part of it. And the longer the season, the more games some of these guys play. Some players are naturally more prone to injury. Always has been. It's always been that case. Realistically, highlight versus other sports, see a lot of knee injuries, a lot of leg injuries, and primarily it's been assumed for years, having spoken with our physician, who's the same physician for the Heat, Dr. Selznick.
How about that? Yeah.
The running on concrete and the stopping and planting is really brutal on knees. It's absolutely brutal on knees, and especially some of these players who do more hopping than they should. So you would expect to see some shoulder injuries, rotator cuff, wrist. Those are actually fairly common. Hits aren't, but legs, knees.
And it's one of those things, as a guy that has dealt with ankle problems, I told you, came in one of these days, dropped my sunglasses, and ankle just popped. It's one of those things when you actually hurt it one time.
I remember that.
You can, it's really easy to re-injure it again there. And
even the announcing staff is
brutal
beat up
back here, right? Yeah, Stu's out for a couple days. I'm getting injured back here, just trying to pick up my sunglasses. Yeah, it's a brutal sport back here too.
We have just about a minute to go till we begin Game 5, our only doubles game.
But still would be some much-needed points looking at the top of those fantasy standings there. A lot of people have Diaz and Carballo there, and it's pretty close. So if they can pick up some points here, 2, 3, or 5, those are going to be important points to determine the winner of this fantasy week. As the clock hits 0 minutes, let's get into the action for only doubles game of the day.
Hi there, let's go. Oh, he's talking. Take a 30-second break, man. All right, and then we're going to talk. Hey, don't be a hero out here.
Or not. We're holding it a little bit.
Sorry about that. Yes.
No,
we were a little late allowing one of the teams to start practicing, so we want to make sure that Carballo gets a chance to throw it around. And
all good here.
And Ron as well. Only about 30 seconds or so. So about 30 seconds from the beginning of Game 5.
And we talked about fantasy. They usually update those standings for you on Sunday, right around Game 6 or Game 7. Right, so we'll let you know when those are updated. And now we are ready to begin. game number 5.
This is game number 5. It's our spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts post 1, the team of Bueno and Tennessee. In our first matchup, Bueno will serve to the blue shirts post 2, Anderluck and El Barba. Bueno serves. Our 5th game has begun. Tennessee takes it on the left side, clips the sidewall. Anderluck makes the catch. Hard throw to the inside, caught by Tennessee. El Barba on the left side. Goes deep. Ball tipped. Point 2. 2, first up on the board in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3, Legend and Kubala. Excellent serve by Anderluck. Anderluck from the left side. There's the backhand. Caught by Kubala. Scoop attempt missed, however, missed clean, and El Barba picks it up. Kubala from the 12 line. El Barba takes it in the air, back at the 12 line. Legend from the 7 line. Catch by Kubala. Comes over the top. Ball tipped. Point 3. Green shirts of post 4 receive. Jedin and Ben. Ben with the catch at the 11 line. Ball goes off the tip of Kubala Sesta. Point 4. That'll bring to the court the black shirts of post 5. This matchup has Jedin serving to Lamonte and Douglas. Scoop attempt missed by Ben. Point 5. Now receiving the yellow shirts of post 6, Bragley and Ikeda. Douglas from the left side. Deep in the backcourt. Ikeda takes it in the air. Backhand thrown at the 11 line. Douglas. Bragley dives in to make the save. Ikeda moves out of the way. Douglas comes in. Robote by Douglas. Catch by Bragley. Playing aggressive in the front court. Outside placement caught by Lamonte in a great catch by Lamonte. And the ball's tipped in the backcourt by Douglas. Point 6. Here's post 7 in the pink shirts. Diaz and Carballo. Carballo from the forehand. Crossing the sidewall at the 9 line. Ikeda makes the catch. Diaz reaching in. Nice backhand. Ikeda's got the ball. Carballo sets for the rebote. Catch by Bragley. Outside placement by Bragley. Will score. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive in the purple shirts of post 8. Juice and Ron. Backhand by Ron. Catch by Ikeda. Ron from the left side. Goes deep. Rebote coming out. Bragley makes the rebote. Ron makes the catch. Karam. Stopped by Bragley. Brackley gets it back to the front wall nicely. Here's Juice. Strong backhand to the overhead screen, point 6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, the one post, Bueno in Tennessee. Overserve. Ball must slam between the 4 and 7 line. One gets the point. Bueno and Tennessee are on the board with 2 points. They serve again to the blue post 2, Anderluck and El Barba. Ball tipped off the serve, point 1. Bueno and Tennessee with 4 points. They serve in this matchup to the white shirts at post 3, Legend and Kubala. Catch by Tennessee. There's the backhand. Kubala makes the catch. Kubala goes deep from the forehand all the way back to the 12 line. Tennessee's there. Catch by Legend in the front court. Point 1. Possible game point here for the red shirts of post 1, Bueno and Tennessee. Trying to stop them, Jedden and Ben. Low hard backhand picked off, but not held on to. Point 4. Play continues. Jedden and Ben are up on the board with 3 points. They now serve in this matchup to Lamonte and Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. This rebote comes all the way out to the 4 line. Turned off the court, point 5. Monte and Douglas have 3 points. They serve in this matchup to the pink of post 7, Diaz and Carballo. Strong backhand by Douglas. Good catch by Carballo. Scoop by Carballo. Sidearm carom. Lands in and scores. Point 7. Receiving post 8, the purple shirts, Juice and Ron. Carballo from the forehand. Sidearm carom does not open up. Ron doing a little limping there, not getting that ball, point number 7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6, Brackley and Ikeda. Ball tipped, point 6. Possible game point, yellow shirts at post 6, Brackley and Ikeda. Trying to stop them, the blue at post 2, Anderluck and El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Ikeda passes on the scoop, turns the rebote. El Barba from the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Ikeda's there. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, of the yellow shirts of post 6. 1 places, 7 shows. Unofficial order finish is 6-1-7. Your prices will be up in a moment.
And the results there of Game 5 now official. Post 6, Bradley and Ikeda picking up the win. That's Post 1, Bono and Tennessee taking second. Post 7, Diaz and Carballo coming in third, 6-1-7. The official order of finish for Game 5. Just wait for those prices to come up on your screen. There they are right now. The $2 Quinella there, 1-6. $2 returns 42.40. $0.50 trifecta there, 6-1-7, 50-cent try. Top 3 finishers in the exact order returns $317.50 off of 50 cents there. And that team of Bradley and Ikeda, look at the win price again there. Bradley and Ikeda to win. Haven't seen that doubles team there. Bradley playing for Fred here. As noted in the fantasy game, doesn't count for that team of Fred and Ikeda. Was noted there in fantasy, but Bradley and Ikeda getting the win there, so that's a win that goes to the field for those doubles games in fantasy.
And ladies and gentlemen, we will now announce a late scratch coming out of Game 5. Ron will be scratched in the remainder of his appearances this afternoon. Once again, Ron coming into Game 5 with a pain in his groin. Felt as though he pulled it in that last game. Not able to move about the court. He's going to scratch. So, let's go over these scratches from Game 6 through Game 9. Game 6, Post 2. Scratch Ron, replace Ron with Bragley. Game 6, Post 2. Scratch Ron, replace Ron with Bragley. Game 6, Post 8. Scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Ben. Game 6, Post 8. Scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Ben. Bragley goes in for Ron in the next game. Ben goes in for Carballo. Game 7, Post 2. Scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Anderluck. Game 7, Post 2. Scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Anderluck. Game 7, Post 3. Scratch Ron, replace Ron with Diaz. Game 7, Post 3. Scratch Ron, replace Ron with Diaz. Game 8, Post 4. Scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Jedden. Game 8, Post 4. Scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Jedden. Game 8, Post 5. Scratch Ron, replace Ron with Tennessee. Game 8, Post 5. Scratch Ron, replace Ron with Tennessee. Game 9, Post 3. Scratch Ron, replace Ron with Tennessee. Game 9, Post 3. Scratch Ron, replace Ron with Tennessee. Game 9, Post 7. Scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Jedden. Game 9, Post 7. Scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Jedden. Once again, late scratch of Ron after Game 5, going out with a pulled groin, potentially. Game 9, Post 7. Scratch Carballo. Game 9, Post 7. Carballo out with a foot injury. So, Carballo and Ron will be scratched for the remainder of this performance. 4 minutes to go till we begin game number 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played 7 points, double after the first round of play. Post time just 3 minutes away.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai.
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire. This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father. Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that was a trailer there for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the start of the Highlight program here at Magic City just a few years ago. If you would like to watch that for yourself, head on over to MagicCityCasino.com. Under the Highlight tab, there's a button you can click that says Magic City Hustle. It'll take you directly to the website, or type in MagicCityHustle.com directly into your browser. Either way you do it, it'll take you to the same main page where you can purchase that film for $5 and then enjoy it from there as many times as you like.
And a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a late scratch of Ron Ron. Ron Ron is scratched in the remainder of his appearances this afternoon, as is Carballo. Carballo, we knew was going out. So in Game 6, which begins in just less than a minute, Game 6 Post 2, scratch Ron Ron, replace Ron Ron with Bragley. Game 6 Post 8, scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Ben. Bragley goes in for Ron Ron in Game 6. Ben goes in for Carballo in Game 6. Post time now less than a minute away. Good luck. We're ready to begin our sixth game, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of Post 1 is Kubala. Receiving in the blue of Post 2, substituting for the scratched Ron Ron, is Bragley. There's the serve. We begin Game 6. Catch by Kubala midcourt. Bragley from the left side. Big backhand to the outside. Caught in the air by Kubala. Bragley sets up for the rebote. On the side wall, he makes a good save. And it's tipped by Kubala at the side wall. Point 2. Two, first up on the board in our sixth game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of Post 3, Anderluck. Anderluck from the forehand. Throws a carom. Lands just out. Point 2. Bragley with 2 points in this matchup, serving to the green shirt of Post 4, Douglas. Strong backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Bragley. Hits the pad, point 4. That'll bring to the court the black shirt of Post 5 in our next matchup. Douglas serves to Ikeda. Excellent serve by Douglas deep in the corner. Ikeda comes out strong on the left side. Douglas with a powerful forehand that passes all the way to the back wall. Rebote hits too hard, too high, out of play. Point 4. In this matchup, Douglas serves to the yellow shirt at post 6. Bueno. Robote left side by Douglas. Scores, point 4. 4 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7. In this matchup, Douglas will serve to Jedden. Catch by Douglas midcourt. There's a hard throw. Good catch by Jedden. Catch in the air by Douglas. Douglas blasts it to the inside, and it scores. Point 4. Douglas with 4 points. In this matchup, he serves to the purple shirt at post 8, here to complete the first round of play. And the purple shirt is Ben. Catch by Douglas. Over the top to the inside. Ben's there. Carom by Ben. Douglas stops it on the forehand. Great catch by Ben. He holds on to it. Douglas reaching out to make the catch on the right side. Passes from the forehand. Robote by Ben. He goes to the floor to make the save. Here's Douglas. Another hard throw to the inside. This one gets way tipped. Tipped hard. Point 4. Four with 5 points. Here's Kubala. Douglas makes the save. Kubala on the run makes the catch. To the outside it goes. Douglas hangs in there, makes a great catch. This forehand scores point 4. Point end game, ladies and gentlemen. Green shirt of post 4. Douglas, 2 places. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 will pair off in playoff for 3rd place. 3 first serves to 5. Backhand by Ikeda. Robote by Anderluck. Catch by Ikeda. Scoop by Anderluck. Scoop by Ikeda. Anderluck, forehand Robote to the outside. Ikeda's there. Carom by Ikeda scores. Point 5. Six now serves to 7. Robote left side by Bueno. Catch by Jedden. Point 7. 8 serves to 1. The winner of this point meets 5 and 7, the continuing playoff for show. Robote by Ben. It's 2-all. Taken on the forehand of Kubala. Point 1. 5, 7, and 1 remain in the playoff for show. 5 first serves to 7. Forehand rebote by Ikeda. Rebote left side by Jedin. Ikeda with the carom. Jedin just pulled up on his ankle. 0.5. Five on the board with 4 points. Possible show point.
Yeah, you go.
Kubala with the 2-all. Ikeda makes the catch. Ikeda turns a carom that scores. Very well thrown. That's point and a third place finish for Ikeda. Unofficial order of finish 4-2-5. Coming in first, post 4. Douglas taking second, post 2. Bragley, he was substituting for Ron. Coming in third, post 5. Ikeda. 4-2-5 is the official order of finish for Game 6. $2 Canelo 2-4, 1360. Trifecta, that's first, second, and third place finish, 4-2-5, 106.80. And our pick 3, 6-6-4, 3 of 3 numbers returning, 258.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 7, continuing with 2 scratches. Game 7, post 2, scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Anderluck. Game 7, post 2, scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Anderluck. Game 7, post 3, scratch Ron, replace Ron with Diaz. Game 7, post 3, scratch Ron, replace Ron with Diaz. Game 7 will also conclude a high 5 jackpot. We're going to roll the wheel pace here in just a moment. Post time for Game 7 is 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And the 7th game closes out that high 5 we will see here momentarily if anyone's still alive. Saw a couple of consolations there in the pick 3 pool, usually an indicator that no one would be alive, and that is the case here. 4 3 out of 5s, 4 4 out of 5s there. So that high 5 will carry over. Probably right around 600-700 and change in that pool. They'll be carried over into the first performance of the week next week, that Thursday matinee. So start off the week next week with potentially over 2,000 in that high 5. That'll be good to see.
And a question to us from the Jai-Alai Channel, just requesting clarification on one of my announcements. And absolutely correct. People really do pay attention. So, play-by-play announcer also keeps score, which happens to be me when I'm not here. Andrew, of course, does it brilliantly. And so, in that case, I did assign the proper point. I did not announce possible game point.
Right, yeah.
And for those of you who'd like to know, look, we offer full transparency. It was a little sidetracked by the late scratch. Yeah. Wasn't sure if it was going to happen or not. And then saw him hobbling over to the player manager and whereas most announcers and highlighters set up an announcer's booth on the opposite side of the court or above the players area or someplace else, here everything happens right in front of us.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot going on, and with that situation,
was a little distracted, made sure that the point was correct on the board, and didn't announce possible game point. And
with a couple of your responsibilities as well, that's you're involved with the announcing, the scratch, the communication of the scratch. So a lot of stuff there.
Yeah. So, but yes, no. So the point was assigned correctly. The announcement was not made that it was possible game point.
And
4 minutes to begin Game 7. Once again, 2 scratches in Game 7. Game 7, post 2. Scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Anderluck. Game 7, post 3. Scratch Ron, replace Ron with Diaz.
And so now 3 minutes to game number 7. We will get you those fantasy highlight numbers updated there through game number 7. So after the 7th game, look out for those totals. And they will be updated through that 7th game with just 2 more to go here. And sure, if you're playing along with Fantasy Highlight by now, you know that injury, just like in any other sport there, if a guy gets injured, it's one of those unfortunate cases that can't earn any more points. There's no substitute replacement that would earn points for him. So if you had Ron, he put up a great week. I mean, already taking a look here at his fantasy totals, Ron already with 61 points. Before Douglas's win in that last game there, that was high on the roster there. He surpassed his total from last week, so well over that total of last week. Ron only 46 fantasy points last week. This week as a $9 value, 61. So even though he doesn't get these final 4 games, still a nice performance from him there if you took him.
And Diaz fired up about substituting in this 7th game. He is.
Hasn't gotten. Look at the totals here. That would be a heck of a win for Diaz here. In this 7th game, first win of the week. Let's say, imagine if someone had the.
Well, everybody loves a good come from behind.
Everyone loves a good underdog story.
Everybody loves a good. I mean, the story of Magic City is an underdog story. People took a look at it in 2018 and went, "What the hell is this?" That's when they were polite. That's when they were polite.
Right.
And then he said, just watch. Year after year, it will continue to grow. The players will get better. You'll watch them get better. You'll see a program develop from scratch, not something you've ever seen before. And we hope you like it. And if you don't, too bad, because Scott's going to do it anyway.
Yeah, there's nothing in other sports to really compare this type of program to, starting pretty much from the ground up. I mean, if you're looking at, you give the comparison to minor league baseball, which we've talked about. It's not really a fair comparison, because if you're playing in the minor leagues, you've been playing for your whole life pretty much. You've been playing baseball. So the fact that these guys are out here doing what they're doing and improving every day, it's still great to see. And we got Game 7 coming up. Good luck to Diaz. We'll see if he can get one done here.
Let's begin our 7th game. A spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Douglas. Substituting in the blue of post 2 for Carballo is Anderluck. Douglas serves. Our 7th game has begun. Rebote, fired by Douglas. Scoop by Anderluck. Cortada by Anderluck. Stopped by Douglas. Anderluck on the backhand. Douglas is there. Strong backhand by Douglas. Rebote coming to the 7 line. Anderluck turns a nice rebote. Strong forehand rebote. To pass by Douglas. Another good rebote by Anderluck. Douglas on the catch. Hard to the inside he goes. Scoop by Anderluck. Douglas makes a difficult rebote from the 11 line. That goes off the tip of Anderluck Cesta. Point 1. Well played. First point of the 7th game. White shirt at post 3 receives. Substituting for the scratched run is number 30, Diaz. Catch by Douglas. Diaz forehand rebote. Too high. Just missed. Point 1. One now serves to the green shirt at post 4 in this matchup. We have Douglas serving to Ben. Great catch by Ben. Catch by Douglas. There's a hard backhand by Douglas. Rebote comes low. Ben makes it. Just hits the overhead screen with it. Point 1. Douglas has made 3 straight points. He now serves to the black shirt of post 5. Here's Bueno. Rebote left side. Catch by Bueno. Ball tipped. Point 5. Now receiving, yellow shirt at post 6, Kubala. Rebote left side by Bueno. Kubala has the catch on the forehand. Plays at Karam, that's going to score. Nicely played by Kubala, point 6. Our next matchup has Kubala serving to the pink shirt at post 7, Jedin. Jedin on the backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Forehand rebote by Kubala. Karam by Jedin. Kubala stops it. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive wearing the purple shirt at post 8 is Ikeda. Ikeda with a fine catch, pulling the ball from the sidewall at the 12 line. Rebote forehand. Rebote save on the forehand of Ikeda. Kubala steps up, winds up. 2-all caught the top of the pad, point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, the blue of post 2, Anderluck. Forehand rebote by Anderluck, catch by Ikeda. Scoop, tipped, point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points, serving to post 3. Returning in the white shirt is Diaz. Diaz with a good catch off a good serve by Ikeda. Diaz saw the carom coming, returns a carom, just lands out. Bold shot, point 8. Possible game point for post 8, Ikeda trying to stop him, post 4. Ben. Strong forehand rebote by Ikeda. Rebote forehand by Ben keeps the point alive. Here's Ikeda at the 8 line. Hard throw. Catch by Ben at the 10 line. Scoop by Ikeda. Carom by Ikeda will score for the win. Point and a perfect game for the purple shirt of post 8, Ikeda. No playoff here. 1 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish 8-1-6. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 7 are official. Coming in first, post 8, Ikeda. Taking second, post 1, Douglas. Coming in third, post 6, Kubala. 8-1-6 is the official order of finish for game number 7. And there are your prices. A high 5, 36648. 4 or 5 numbers returning $652. Carryover jackpot, $652. I like nice even amounts like that, where everything's just even. I like
aesthetically pleasing.
Exactly. Symmetry. Symmetry is important. $2 quinella, 1-8. That's 1-8 or 8-1, $18 even. Trifecta. That's first, second, and third place finishing. $110.20. There's consolation in the win pool. No one had 8 to win, so 1 to win. Returning $3.20. 2 games left in this afternoon's performance, ladies and gentlemen. Games 8 and 9. Game 8 up next. 2 scratches in Game 8. Game 8, post 4, scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Jedden. Game 8, post 4, scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Jedden. Game 8, post 5, scratch Ronron, replace Ronron with Tennessee. Game 8, post 5, scratch Ronron, replace Ronron with Tennessee. Jedden for Carballo, Tennessee for Ronron. Post time for Game 8 is just 7 minutes away. Good luck. Fred runs up, saves it. Reverse. That's an excellent 2-wall rebote thrown by Cool Fitness. Diaz with the catch. Another 2-wall scores for the win. Beautiful 2-wall thrown by Douglas to score.
What a finisher.
Rebote thrown by Ben. Carballo's there, winds up another one. Costado, 2-wall's gonna score. Here's Ben. Scoop by Douglas. Costado by Douglas, 2-wall will score for the win.
Carballo. Played outside. That one hits Ben. That one will hit.
Wow.
And score.
Karam by Jedden. Stopped by Brackley. Brackley for the 3-wall play. Rebote's going to the outside. Jedden's there. Returns a 2-wall to score.
Rebote out, nice save. Anderluck out of the air, fires this one high off the back wall again. Another Rebote save going to the ground with one hand. That one will score. Man.
Soft 2-wall. Fitness read it, caught it, returned it. 3-wall play coming way out. Juice is there.
Wow!
Juice got a 2-wall Rebote that scored.
Oh, man.
Wow. Karam, stopped by Diaz. On the fly, he threw a 2-wall Rebote.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
And folks, that was a collection of the top 10 2-walls from the 2019 season last year here at Magic City. Now just 2 minutes away from the start of game number 8. Game 8 closes out at Mighty Ocho. If you picked it there, you see those will pays up on your screen right now. A couple scratches as well, Stu.
2 scratches for Game 8. Game 8, post 4, scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Jedden. Game 8, post 5, scratch Ron, replace Ron with Tennessee. And with 2 minutes to go, Carballo, definitely looking like he's in some pain with the foot. Same thing with Ron.
Yeah, when you see a guy pull up like that, that's usually an indicator watching other sports that, that's not a good sign.
It was a little frightening with Jedden, too. I mean, that wasn't exactly a Freudian slip that I just had here. When he was going to the...
Yeah, into that side netting, there was something with the ankle there as well, foot, ankle area. But with Ron there, still in the lead for that Golden Cesta. 10 singles wins for him this week. And Ikeda's win there in game number 7 actually solidifies Ron as the Golden Cesta winner, even though he didn't get any action here on this Sunday performance. Still a terrific week. 10 wins, 2 places, 2 shows for him, in addition to 1 quad finish there. 61 fantasy points. And his day, as we said here, is done. But congratulations there, knocking Douglas out of that. Prevented him from winning his, 4 Golden Cestas in a row there. I think Douglas won weeks 13, 14, and 15 there. So a new winner here, week 16, but not his first of the season. Congratulations to Ron.
And we're ready to begin Game 8. Game 8, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt post 1, Ikeda. Our first matchup has Ikeda serving to Bueno in the blue post 2. There's the serve. We begin Game 8. Bueno with a tip ball, point 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has Ikeda serving to Ben.
And folks, forgot to announce Fantasy Jai-Alai stats are updated, fantasyjai-alai.com through Game 7.
Point 1. Green shirt to post 4, Jedden receives. Jedden from the backhand. Strong backhand thrown by Ikeda. Robote just missed from the forehand of Jedden. Point one. One on the board with 3 points. Now receiving in the black shirt at post 5, Tennessee. Strong forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Tennessee. Outside placement opens up beautifully and scores for Ikeda, point one. Ikeda has made 4 straight points. He now serves to the yellow shirt at post 6, Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Robote comes as a line drive to the 6th line. Turn from the forehand of Ikeda. Douglas goes deep. Ikeda on the Robote save. Here's Douglas. Makes the catch on the forehand. Hard to the inside he goes. Scooped up by Ikeda. Douglas catches the ball in the air on the left side. Beautiful 2-wall Robote thrown by Ikeda to score. Point one. Ikeda on the board with 5 points. Here's post 7, Kubala. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Kubala moves up, catches the ball in the air. Forehand Robote by Ikeda. He makes the save. 2-all off the court. Point one. Straight points to a possible game point here for the red shirt of post 1, Ikeda. Trying to stop him in the purple shirt of post 8, Anderluck. This will complete the first round of play. Point and a perfect game with no other points on the board for the red shirt of post 1, Ikeda. Playoff ensues. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll play to 6 points for second and third place. 2 first serves to 3. Backhand by Ben, stays to the inside. Forehand Robote by Bueno. Catch by Ben, almost. Point two. Bueno with 2 points. In this matchup, he serves to Jedden, wearing the green shirt of post 4. Robote left side. Got away from him. Point 4. Jedden on the board with 2 points. Here's the black shirt at post 5, Tennessee. Strong backhand by Tennessee. Robote left side by Jedden. Robote forehand, save by Tennessee. Jedden steps in at the 8 line, winds up. Mid-court placement, dropped by Tennessee. Point 4. Possible place point for post 4, Jedden trying to stop him, Douglas. Sidearm carom opens up from the backhand, scores. 0.6.
No.
6 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7, Kubala. Wow. 0.7. Playoff continues. In this matchup, Kubala serves to Anderluck wearing the purple at post 8. Picada by Anderluck. Kubala back to the 11 line to make the catch. Long day, Hada. Anderluck on the run and missed it. 0.7. Possible plays point for post 7. Kubala trying to stop him. Ben. Catch by Ben. Kubala turns, save the rebote. Ball tipped. Point and place to post 7. 4 shows. Unofficial order finish. 1-7-4. Results are official. Coming in first, post 1, Ikeda. He had a perfect game. Taking second, post 7, Kubala. Coming in third, post 4, Jedden. Jedden was substituting for Carballo. 1-7-4, the official order finish for Game 8. And we'll have your prices up here in just a moment. Mighty Ocho results. 683, 66, 481, 4 of 8 numbers, returning $2.80. Carryover jackpot, $1,753.20. However, that jackpot is guaranteed at $2,000. $2 Quinella 1-7. That's first and second any order. 1-7 or 7, $135. $2 trifecta 1-7-4. $523.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 9th and final game of the afternoon, a spectacular 9 Superfecta match. Next game will be played to 9 points, offering today's only Superfecta wagering opportunity. Once again, there are 2 scratches in Game 9. Game 9, post 3, scratch Ron Ron, replace Ron Ron with Tennessee. Game 9, post 3, scratch Ron Ron, replace Ron Ron with Tennessee. Game 9, post 7, scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Jedden. Game 9, post 7, scratch Carballo, replace Carballo with Jedden. Post time for Game 9 is now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
And the final game of the playing week here, as Stu said, features spectacular 9 scoring. That Superfecta game. What exactly are those differences between 7 and 9 point games? Well, this video will hopefully clear that up for you. Have a look.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of Round 1. The number of matchups in Round 2 varies from game to game. And in Round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And we are now 4 minutes away from the finale here of the playing week. A couple of notes here we mentioned there before the start of that 8th game. Ron will take home the Golden Cesta for Week 16, although he pulled up with a groin injury in that doubles game and has not played in his singles appearances here on Sunday, but did enough to finish it off early in the week. 10 wins for him, 2 places and 2 shows, 61 fantasy points, as we said. So congratulations to Ron, dethroning Douglas, who is 3 Golden Cestas in a row. As we said there right at the start of game number 8, those fantasy scores as well, if you're playing along with us, Fantasy Jai-Alai, fantasyjai-alai.com, check those out there. Looks like Big Al in the lead there, a guy who won the doubles duel, graciously donated those winnings to the team of Bueno and Bradley. With another chance here to take home a win during the playing week. Atop those standings there, and given the result of Game 8, you had Jedden coming in 3rd. Gives Big Al a couple more points there. He's got a four-point lead heading into this final game, but second place has Jedden. And Big Al there with Anderluck, Bueno, and Jedden. So 3 guys actually in this final game, so going to be tough for anybody to knock them off. But of course, we will get you those official results. Make sure all entries are good and under $21 budget. And look out for that post or email coming from the fantasy game within 30 minutes of the time we finish our program today. And if you're wondering about Fantasy Jai-Alai, you want to play for yourself, it's completely free to sign up. You go to fantasyjai-alai.com. You'll see a button that says Join This League. Click that button, you register with an email address. How it works, you get 5 points per win. Well, jump the gun a little bit. You get 4-player lineup. You get 3 singles players and 1 doubles team. Each player and doubles pairing have a different cost value. You have a $21 budget each week. You got to keep your 4-player roster within that $21 budget. And how the points work: 5 points per win, 3 points per place, 2 points per show, and 1 point per quad finish that your player earns throughout the week. And then we total those up as the week goes on. The person with the most at the end will not only get a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt, that's the prize for the month of August, but the first $150 cash prize will be going out to the winning team this week, which Big Al certainly in the driver's seat there. We'll see if he can close it out in this 9th and final game. It's locked in at 150 so long as we have 150 active players for next week, and if we eclipse the 200-player mark, Magic City said they would up that to 200. So we had 171, I believe, 171 active players actively gaining points here in Week 16. So if we get 29 more here next week, that cash prize will jump up to 200. And again, it's completely free to play, so no risk in signing up, and you could potentially win cash prizes. And of course, those prices are updated every week. Prices are updated every week, as well as stats and all information on the fantasy website. We send out an email Monday afternoon when all that is updated, so wait for that email to start making your picks. And certainly double check to make sure, if you don't change those picks on Monday, that your player values are still within that $21 budget. We got the finale here, game number 9, Stu.
We're ready to begin our 9th game. A spectacular 9 superfecta match. This game is played to 9. That's 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Our first matchup has the red shirt at post 1, Anderluck, serving to the blue at post 2, Bueno. There's the serve. We begin game 9. Anderluck makes the catch at the 8 line. Nice backhand. Rebote left side by Bueno. Got a tip on it, but dropped it. Point 2. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Tennessee. 2-all Robote on the left side of Bueno, stopped by Tennessee. Carambola returned by Tennessee. He's going to score. Point 3. Wow. Very good, Tennessee. Frank, that was Tennessee. Yeah, I know. Good reflexes. Impressive. Point 3. Here's Kubala. Tennessee from the left side at the 10 line. Hard to the inside. Kubala makes the catch. Robote to the inside is going to score for Tennessee. Point 3. Tennessee's on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, Tennessee serves to the black shirt of post 5. Here's Douglas. Powerful throw from the forehand of Douglas. Tennessee makes the save. Douglas makes the catch to the outside. Plays a carom. That scores. Point 5. Here is the yellow shirt of post 6. This matchup has Douglas serving to Ben. Strong backhand by Douglas. Robote comes all the way to the 5 line. Ben makes the Robote. Douglas on the left side. Hard to the inside. Ben got assessed on it, but dropped it. Point 5. Douglas on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7. Jedin. Douglas makes the catch. There's the backhand. Robote forehand by Jedin. Robote left side by Jedin. Douglas makes the catch midcourt. Fakes the carom. Jedin didn't go for it, but he does go for the Robote. Right over Douglas's left shoulder. Point 5. Douglas on the board with 3 points. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt of post 8 is Ikeda. Robote left side to the inside by Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Backhand. Catch by Douglas. Point 5. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return in the second round. Red shirt at post 1, Anderluck. Robote thrown to pass from the left side of Douglas. Anderluck makes the Robote save. Here's Douglas from the 9 line. Robote save by Anderluck. Catch by Douglas. Almost. Ball dropped. Point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2. This matchup has Anderluck serving to Bueno. Anderluck dropped it on the forehand. Point 2. 2 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4. Kubala. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Kubala. He goes inside. Point 4. Kubala's on the board with 2 points. Here's the white shirt at post 3. This matchup has Kubala serving to Tennessee. Rebote save by Kubala. I have no clue what was so funny. Someone lost a point, and point goes to the 4, but apparently it was hilarious. All right. Yellow shirt at post 6. Ben receives. So a hard throw by Ben. Rebote left side. Good effort by Kubala. Lands wide. Point 6. Here's post 7. Jedden.
It's too late in the week to go to the ground.
Nice forehand throw by Jedden. Ben's on it. Picada by Ben. Ball tipped by Jedden. Point 6. Ben has 4 points. Back and ready to receive. Post 8. Ikeda. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. Ikeda stops it. Returns a carom from the forehand. Does not cut out. Ben reads it. Stops it. Returns it. It scores. Point 6. Ben's on the board with 6 points, but remember, 9 points needed to win a superfecta game. Return to the court. Post 5. Douglas. Ben looking for the big bounce. Picada to the inside. Douglas cuts it off. Sends it deep. Rebote forehand save by Ben at the side wall. Nice catch. Hard throw. Ben's looking for the rebote. Ben makes the rebote to the inside. Douglas chases it down, grabs it, returns it from the backhand. Rebote left side. Good effort by Ben. Point 5. Douglas has 6 points. Once again, remember, 9 points needed to win. Superfecta game. Receiving, red shirt at post 1, Anderluck. Point 1. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2, Bueno. Catch by Bueno. Anderluck from the 10 line. Bueno tipped it, point 1. Anderluck with 6 points. Receiving post 3, Tennessee. Good catch by Tennessee. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1, Anderluck. Trying to stop him. Green shirt at post 4, Kubala. Excellent serve by Anderluck. Good catch by Kubala. Anderluck making the catch on the forehand. Good pickup by Kubala on the left side. He goes deep. That clears the overhead screen. Anderluck on the rebote. Fires to the inside. Scoop by Kubala. Kubala puts it over Anderluck's head. Catch by Kubala. Ball tip, point 4. 4 on the board with 6 points. Now receiving, post 7, the pink shirt. Jedden. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt of post 4, Kubala. Trying to stop him, Ikeda. Nice backhand by Ikeda. Good catch by Kubala. Kubala makes the catch. There's the backhand return. Rebote. Caught the top of the pad. Point 8. Play continues. Returning with 6 points is Ben. Catch by Ikeda. Goes deep. Bote left side. Ben was going for a 2-ball, but hooked it. Point 8. 8 with 4 points. Returning with 6 points. Post 5. The black shirt, Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand, outside placement. Douglas stops it on the right side. Flips it back inside. Good catch by Ikeda. Douglas from the left side. Forehand Rebote to the outside. Douglas stops it in the air. Returns a Karam. Ball short of the front wall. Point 8. 8 on the board with 6 points. Serving to post 2. Bueno. Good catch by Bueno. Backhand clipped the side wall. Bueno got hit with the ball. Point 2. Two has 5 points. Here's post 3. Bueno from the left side. Catch by Tennessee. Bueno makes the save. Here's Tennessee back at the 12 line from the forehand. Hard to the inside. Ball rule tip first time round, point 3. Play continues again. 3 on the board with 4 points. Returning with possible game point is the red shirt of post 1, Anderluck. Ball tipped, point 3. Play continues. 3 on the board with 6 points. Here's post 7, Jedin.
I almost had it.
Robote left side. Catch by Tennessee. Tennessee with a hard throw, looking for a 3-wall play. He got it. And got hit with the ball, but he scored before he was hit, so I guess that's okay. Point 3. And the somewhat unfortunate game is locked. 3 has 8 points, 4 has 8. Game cannot be played beyond 9. You didn't hurt yourself, did you? 3 serves to 4 for the game. Kubala from the left side. Robote by Tennessee. Kubala steps forward to catch it in the air. Throws it back hard. Tennessee stops it, but dropped it. Point and game to the green shirt of post 4. Kubala. 1 serves to 3. This is a playoff for second and third place. There will then be a playoff for quad. 1 serves 3. Beautiful hard serve there by Anderluck. Anderluck with a great catch. Goes for the Dejada. Not Dejada enough, but enough to score. Point 1. 1 places, 3 shows, 6, 5, and 8 playoff for 4th place. 6 first serves to 5. Douglas with a powerful forehand. Robote by Ben. Keeps it in play. Stays inside. Here's Douglas from the 10 line. Goes deep. Robote missed. Point 5. Possible quad point here for Douglas. Trying to stop him. Post 8. Ikeda. Excellent serve by Douglas. Good catch by Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Picada. Ikeda up the wall. Just missed. Point in the 4th place finish for post 5. Douglas. Unofficial order finish 4-1, 3-5. Results from Game 9 are official. Coming in first, post 4, Kubala. Taking second, post 1, Anderluck. Coming in third, post 3, Tennessee. Taking the quad, post 5, Douglas. 4-1, 3-5 is the official order finish for Game number 9. We'll have your prices up here in just a moment. $2 Quinella, 1-4. That's 1-4 or 4-1, $66.40. Trifecta, 413, $254.20. 10-cent super, 4135, $145.51. So this finishes out our week of live highlight here at Magic City. But before we go, I understand we have a video. It almost rhymes.
My favorite part about playing professional highlight is probably the free Gatorades and free waters. My favorite part about being a professional highlight player, when I play, my mind is so clear. It's really the only time that I'm able to focus on just one thing. It's very exhilarating and exciting, and I love exercise, and I love to be competitive. It just feels like I'm finally getting to do what I want to do every day.
And that was Kubala there, picking up the win in the appropriately dubbed now the Kubala Fecta. That final game 9 seems to do well in those games. Second win for him this week. Number 41 on the season, breaks that tie he had with Carballo at 40 wins. He is now in a solo 7th place overall. Still within shouting distance of that third and final bonus money slot here.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Sunday matinee performance of Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again on Thursday when we'll play 9 more action-packed games at 12 p.m. followed by an afternoon performance at 4 p.m. We hope you enjoyed today's Jai-Alai action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Jai-Alai Channel. Let us know any thoughts you might have or any questions you might have in the live chat while we're playing. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-Alai, we thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us this week, and hope you'll join us again at 12 noon on Thursday. So goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Have a good couple days, ladies and gentlemen. Please join us again on Thursday.